you did a song with Biggie, Pun, Eazy, Tupac in the studio. It wasn't no sending a song, you know, like MP3 it. We were there. We have the photos. We did it together.
Exactly.
You guys were there. I saw the speak doing it together, and people don't even notice that Jam Master Jay like mentored you guys after Eazy died. Like, how does it make you feel? Like all these legends that you really made songs with, that all these younger kids now, like look up to or learning about, and you really recorded with them.
Man, it's great. Man, that's a blessing because it's something that'll never be done again. You know what I'm saying? Like we was blessed to be here at a time to where. What they call it, the golden age. We was blessed to be a part of that golden age, and you know, even though we came in probably like at the end of it, but you know, like we still got the experience, and it's really been nothing like it ever since. You know what I'm saying? Like
Never.
At all.
People are trying to find verses.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I didn't like? I didn't like Straight Outta Compton, right? When they came up with that app, and everybody was like, straight out of Cleveland, straight out of New York, straight out of here. And they really didn't even know who Eazy was or NWA was. It was more of like a gimmick because these younger kids didn't really know. Yeah. And then when that movie came out, people went to see it, they really saw who was the man behind everything. Because look, without Eazy, Bone might have not got discovered. Yeah, Snoop would have been on, Cube, 50, Eminem, and so on and so forth. Like, I know you do a lot of things about Eazy and talk about Eazy, but like how important really was he for like people's lives and the culture?
Man, a lot, man, because he like responsible for the entire West Coast. You know what I'm saying? He responsible. You know, even though you had rappers out like Ice-T and you know they was doing their thing, but when he came out, like it was like okay, it was just literally like okay, the West Coast belongs to him and NWA. Bottom line, and then for a long time, that's all you related the West Coast to was NWA and Eazy E. Like for a long time, it was just them. You know what I'm saying? Like so they laid down a lot of bricks and laid down foundation like way before like a lot of these other cats came, man. So like it's safe to say that a lot of these cats wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them and the movement that they started back then. Like it just wouldn't happen.
And Eazy especially, you know, opened the door.
He was the visionary, he was the creator.
You know what I want to talk about? I don't want to talk about Mo Thugs. You know, we sold millions of records, put out major singles. What made you come up with that whole idea of Mo Thug Records and, you know, taking care of the artists from Cleveland and really selling millions of records and putting out big singles from All Good to Thug Devotion and so on and so forth?
Well, man, before we came out, we had a camp of people from Cleveland that was doing music. They were singers, rappers, you know, and we always told each other, like, you know, whoever makes it first, the other one is gonna go back and get them. And you know, we happened to make it first, so we kept true on that promise, and we went back and we gathered everybody up and like, look, this is what we about to do. We about to make this happen. And we went in, you know, but all of this stuff is we had all this stuff like pre-planned even before we signed the Eazy E. We had more thugs, you know what I'm saying? And the whole purpose was we was like, after we get on, we gonna let the world know that we have more thugs coming after us. Right. So we gonna call them more thugs, you know what I'm saying? And that's where the whole thing came from. And man, it was cool because like at the time, I really think it was successful because of Bone's success, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the way it was structured, as far as like the knowledge that we had, we really wasn't knowledgeable as far as like the music business. We knew how to get artists together and, you know, put artists in the studio and make them record, but we didn't like really have a firm grip on the business. So that's why it didn't go as planned, how it should have went. But at least we got the experience, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Ghetto Cowboy was huge.
Oh yeah, Ghetto Cowboy was very huge.
And the girls before Crossroads, Trey. It was funny because I worked with you guys for so long with Mo Thugs, and I would have to always go food shopping for all the artists. You had like 20 artists living in LA and going to the studio, and I'm in Vaughn's food shopping, and then we went on tour, took all the artists. Like you guys were really about that. You know, bringing all the artists, bringing your people. We were out there like on 7, 8 buses, like 60 people.
For real,
I don't even know how I did it till this day, you know?
For real, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Artists like yourselves that have been in the game so long, I feel like I was having this conversation with Mac 10. It's like, you guys got to work harder now. And even the younger generation got to work harder now because the industry's so saturated, no one's selling records. And you guys got to stay on the road, doing shows, selling merchandise. How important is touring to an artist like you, and can you give any advice to the younger generation of artists coming up?
Well, man, touring is, you know what I'm saying, like to me, touring has always been a big part of like the whole campaign of promoting the album, because it's like, you know, like That's always been a major part. Like that's just what you. That's how just that used to be the only way you get the message out about the album, as if you was on tour and you went to these different cities and you told people like, okay, this is my album, this is what's coming out, y'all go buy it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's very important, man, to stay on the road and like even now with so much competition coming in, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, we blessed to still be able to go out and do shows and pack the house and the fans still show up and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy feeling, but for people that want to get into the business, what I would tell them is, man, you really have to, first you have to sit down and ask yourself if this is really something you want to do. Like, because this game is not, it ain't no bullshit. Like, it's a business for real. It ain't just what you see in the videos, you know, like people partying all day 24/7. Like, it's just a party life, because it's not. Like I tell people, when the directors say cut, all that shit disappears and niggas go back to their homes and the cars go back. The owner of the house or the big mansion kick you out the house, like y'all got to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like real, man. You have to know the business side of the industry, because that's what's most important. Like you have to learn that balance. You can be a celebrity, but you can't be too much of a celebrity to where you're slipping on your business, because it's gonna catch up to you in the end, for real.
Favorite Krayzie Bone video of Bone Thugs and Harmony of all time?
Oh man, Chase, Thug Mentality, definitely.
The song, Thug Mentality video. Okay,
Yeah,
Bone Thugs and Harmony video.
I would have to say Teach the World. For I like that one. Cause, I mean, man, honestly, I didn't like the video when we was first doing it, because I was like, what is y'all doing? Chasing this crossroads? I was like, y'all chasing crossroads again. But then after the video got done, it was like, you know what I'm saying? I liked the whole concept to it, man. It was, plus we had fun shooting it. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was cool little concept.
It was totally different.
Yeah, definitely.
Why was I Teach the World a single?
Man, because I mean, at the time I thought that the label was really like chasing another crossroads. You know, and at the time I was like, you know what, because like when we recorded the song and we shot the video for it, that's all everybody kept saying was like, oh, this is another crossroads. I'm gonna say y'all chasing crossroads, and I didn't like the fact to where I'm like, how come all of our videos y'all trying to put us in spaceships and all this type of crazy? I'm like, what the hell is all this? Like niggas is aliens or something. I'm like, y'all putting us in spaceships, and it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? But when I saw the outcome of it, it did look good, you know what I'm saying? So I just left it alone. But I did feel like they were chasing a crossroads, even with the Home song, like with Phil Collins. I think that's why they wanted to do a video, because it was like, you know, had the crossroad feel to it. I'm like, we need to stop chasing the crossroads. That we never gonna top that. Bottom line. So let's just stop trying, for real.
Favorite Bone album?
Favorite Bone album to me would be, man, it's really a toss-up between, well, it ain't a toss-up. I'm gonna say Art of Warriors to me. You know, I love Eternal. Eternal was classic, but you know, we already had all that material written already. You know what I'm saying? It was challenging for us to go in there to make Art of War a double CD, and we all had to go in there and like really like get it in and write and be in there together. You know what I'm saying? Like Eternal was easy because we had all those songs already written. We just went in there easy, just put in beats, and we was like, song done, song done. And the album was ready. Like our Art of War took time. We had to piece that together like a real masterpiece, for real.
Krayzie Bone's favorite rap song of all time?
Oh man, that's real hard right there. I don't even know if I can tell you. Favorite rap song?
If someone asked me, I'd say Run DMC, Sucker MCs.
I mean,
1983.
If I had to pull one out, it'd be LL Cool J, You a Rock.
Wow.
Beat is crazy.
Digging.
Beat is crazy, for real. Yeah, it wasn't even a single, it was just an album cut. The beat is, I always love that song. Like,
how do you feel like, and then you meet LL Cool J, like all these people you looked up to, you get to meet. How does that feel? Man, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, even to this day, like when I see people and they be like, yo, man, y'all, you know, when I meet like artists that came into the game before us, like Curtis Blow, when I talk to these cats and they be like, yo, man, y'all dudes is legends. I'm like, what? Wait, I'm looking at you like you the legend. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's cool though, man. You know, it's like, it just shows us like how far we came and like people was really paying attention to us when we came into business. So that's a great thing, for real. Right. Last question. Did you ever think in your wildest dreams, being from Cleveland, in the hood, that you'd be going around the world and seeing all these people and performing for all these people and going on vacation and having a great time all around the world? Because you've been all around the world. Did you ever think that in your wildest dreams?
No, hell no. Not even. No. We knew that if the right person heard us, that they would that they would be able to do something with us. Because everybody in Cleveland was telling us when they would hear us rap, they was like, yo man, y'all dudes is like broke millionaires. Because all it takes is they was like, all it's gonna take is for one person to hear y'all that got some money, and they gonna put y'all on. Like, so that's when we came up with the idea, like, we gotta leave Cleveland, because ain't nobody in this motherfucker got no money for us. Like, we gotta leave.
Did you go to anybody besides Eazy? Were you trying to get in touch with anybody besides Eazy?
I mean, man, we went to, we walked to Tone Loc's house, you know what I'm saying, knocked on his door, you know, like, rapped for his manager. His manager, gave us his number. We kept calling the dude, but he never responded back to us. So, you know, I mean, Eazy was really the first one. Like, after we made the journey here, Eazy was like the main person we talked to besides Tone Loc's manager.
Wow.
Yo, what up? This is Krayzie Bone from Bone Thugs, and y'all watching Live with Steve Lobel right now.
Boom, 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 boom. Now tell me what you gonna do, but it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you, what you gonna do?